Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from New York City on our live coverage of WCS America, the Challenger League, the second to last day of WCS America Season 1. We got 3 spots left in WCS America Premier League Season 2, and one of them will go to the winner of this last match. Of course, we had 4th beginning of today. Jim, no problem whatsoever. 2-0 Drunkenboi, 2-0 Jaedong. Jim will be in Premier League Season 2, WCS America. One more spot, either Jaedong or Drunkenboi. Best of 3. And I'm actually fairly excited for this one. Of course, a bit of a rematch here. Or no, actually they haven't played yet today, have they?
This is correct. Of course,
Yeah.
Both these players have 2 things in common.
Okay.
They
Hold on,
both-
let me guess.
Okay.
They both play Starcraft.
That's one.
Yes.
That's 3, actually. But they both beat Jim today, or lost to Jim, excuse me.
Sure.
And they both beat Ian.
Okay.
So, of course, it's kind of 2 middle people in the group, which is always how decided matches, right? Both people are 1-1. And we'll see which one is going to advance. This is a huge match because
huge.
for Drunkenboi to beat Jaedong in the match that decides who goes to Premier League would be the best moment of his career.
Imagine
so
the
far.
nerves. Like,
Yeah.
this is one of those things that gets on Reddit, right? Drunkenboi takes out Jaedong to qualify for Premier League Season 2, kind of a thing. Can Drunkenboi make that happen? We're going to find out right here, right now. Game 1, a map we should all be familiar with after that last game. The top left-hand location, Bakalon Wastes. I present your Red Zerg player representing Team Evil Geniuses, hailing from Korea, one of the best RTS players ever. He is Jaedong. Legend. Absolute legend of the game. Facing off against an up-and-comer. I want to say 15 or 16 years old, 17 years old, very young, Canadian. Trying to upset, again, one of the best players in the world here. Can he make it happen for his country of Canada, for his team of FXO North America? He is your blue Terran player, Drunkenboi. Based on what we saw last game, last series, we know probably how Drunkenboi is going to play this out. The question is, what is Drunkenboi, or what is Jaedong? How is he going to react differently to what Ian did? Is he going to throw in some more earlier stuff? Will Jaedong be able to keep control over the crazy drop play that Drunkenboi loves to do?
You know, Jaedong's so good at multitasking. I'm not sure if he's going to fall to the drop play. But one thing is you can't say is that push Drunkenboi does with the Hellbats, the 1 tank, and the Marines.
That can throw a Zerg player off.
It can, and I'm not sure if Jaedong has seen that push before. I mean, he's played thousands of games at SC2, but that's not a common push to see. At least not spectacularly common. And so it's unclear if Jaedong is going to be prepared for that.
The cool thing about it is, like, it looks like any standard drop opening, really. I mean, I guess if you can identify the tank.
And the starport being a little bit later.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
So it's like it's pretty minute timings that you have to kind of pay attention to appropriately react to it. In a current metagame or a current game state where Terrans are going for the Hellbat drops and then, you know, going into a 3rd command center, double engineering type stuff, you don't necessarily see that push that's, you know, meant to exploit a player who maybe makes a little bit too many units earlier on, and maybe, again, with the idea to take your opponent off guard. So, first of all, we'll have to see if Drunkenboi actually does that, and then we'll have to see if Jaedong can react correctly.
Well, he's already done something weird, which is he's getting a factory before expansion.
Oh.
Which is funny because it's like early on SC2, this like in Wings of Liberty, this wasn't too weird in the early days of Wings of Liberty, but it got to a point where if you, you know what, Jaedong's not going to see it either.
I wonder if Drunkenboi knows that Jaedong didn't see it, because that overload got
pretty close.
pretty darn close.
Yeah.
I'm still a little bit shocked that he didn't see the factory.
Yeah, he
Like,
got about
they're
as
right
close
next
as
to
he
each
could.
other, aren't they? The barracks and factory were literally right next to each other.
They were,
Top and bottom.
but it goes in a circle, right? And so if you
Just the edge of the circle.
Yep. Hit it, that perfect tangent line was right on 2 buildings.
Huh. Well,
And so this is the 1 base build, and Jaedong didn't send. Oh, is he gonna get the Zerg into the natural? No, I think
he thought about it.
if If he
He's
goes to
very
the natural
tentative.
CISO command center, okay, that is not something, you know, if you're going to play mind games.
And now the
nowadays,
Hellions.
yeah.
Now he does.
I think you should have had the Marines at the top of the natural ramp.
I agree.
I mean, yes, if your opponent builds 6 Zerglings, you lose 2 Marines, and that sucks.
But the Hellions are about to pop out.
Exactly, and you won't lose the game. You just lift the depots, it'll be fine. And most Zergs won't build a bunch of Zerglings early, right? Unless they see a Reaper or something. So just the ability to deny the scouting is huge. And now look what's happened, right? He's getting 10 speedings because he knows his Hellions. Imagine if you wait, you get 4 Hellions, and your opponent has nothing there. All of a sudden, you can start racking up drone kills like a maniac if you catch him totally off guard.
Yep.
Now, of course, catching Jaedong off guard is easier said than done. And in this case, it's not going to happen. In fact, he's 2 Hellions. He's got to micro them.
Lings! Oh, the Hellions
No.
running the wrong way at first. The buddy coming out to help out.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh. These Hellions are flirting with danger. Nice, decent micro beyond that initial.
Oh, but
Keeping
I
that,
mean,
that powerful Hellion in the back. Oh, okay.
the thing is when you're doing a 1-base build, every unit is so important.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Like, this attack, he wants to move out and threaten to Zerg it, and he's trying to make a lean-proof army, right? Because that's the easiest unit for Zerg to make to defend us. Or even put on counter-aggression, and having 2 less Hellions is actually a huge deal. In fact, this beating counter, with only 2 Hellions here, this could go poorly.
Oh, and they're going to get surrounded. Oh, Drunkenboi.
In fact, the command center could die right now, because he can stop it from finishing, so it can live.
Looks like it will finish.
SCV!
Oh, no!
Look at that!
What does it say? Does it say 100 out of 100?
It does say 100 out of 100.
Could that get any closer?
Oh, man. And now it's all in this drop counter.
Gosh.
This drop has
to
got...
kill
yeah.
everything. All right, Marines.
Well,
You know what
he's
you have
got
to
1
do.
drone.
He's got 2.
No?
Well,
Okay.
he's got...
No.
Targeting on the Queen.
All right. 1 drone and a Queen.
Okay.
Oh, and medevac's got to keep the medevac alive.
Ling sprinting back, though. And
Yeah.
he's got to pick these up and run. Oh, 1 Marine. Gonna get picked up.
So...
Mining time, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, not compared to losing the command center.
Yeah.
I like the idea he's going Cloak Banshee behind us. That's clever. Why not,
I mean,
right?
and this is a situation where Jaedong starts to have to identify, okay, what can beat me right now?
I mean, Jaedong's on 3 hatches, right? Yes, he doesn't have him saturated, but he has the potential. Oh, no.
Toppling down to the desert below.
Things are not going good for Drunkenboi. You know, maybe this is why you don't drink. I don't know.
He's got a glass of whiskey next to him.
He's getting a lot of Hellions. And he's getting some Banshees. So he's going to do this Hellion Banshee attack. And this could potentially do some serious damage.
Well, Hellion's getting some nice kills there. Viking also landing at the 3rd, being annoying. Some roaches popping out. Overseer is gonna, I feel like, is about to scout. Oh yeah, the Overlord did. Okay, the Overseer did scout the Cloak Banshee.
So I mean, the biggest threat is the Hellions, right? Those can kill a lot of roaches or a lot of drones. So he's getting roaches to deal with that. Then his secondary threat is the Banshee.
All right, here come the Hellions.
There's
Running up
still
into the main.
no Spore Crawlers. There are some Queens around.
Oh, looks like they're gonna Hellions. I think they need to go straight to that middle line.
Yeah, he's got to get a ton of drones to make up for it, but a couple. But I don't.
Yeah.
I think he lost more Hellions than he killed drones there. Banshee.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a situation where he needed to get about 25 drone kills, I'd say. And I think he got 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And he lost all the Hellions too, so it wasn't even like...
Herbs might be an issue there. I mean, again, it's such an important match. You're going up against Jaedong. Nick.
Well, I think it was really 95.7 over 100, but not in the game AI.